It was in May of this year that I became very aware of the yellow-headed blackbirds in my area. I didn't set out to find them, but there they were at a local wetland, vocalizing and displaying for all to see. And once I discovered them, I was captivated by their weird and goofy songs. Wait, that's a song? Actually, for them, it is. Their songs have been described as sounding like a rusty farm gate, a chainsaw, a bizarre, grinding, buzzing sound, and an extremely hard, unmusical, wavering raucous. I just found them to be comical, the tilted head and squatting down as if gathering strength to push the sound out. It was just a wonderful and humorous spectacle of nature. I would be standing behind the camera with a huge grin on my face and stifling a laugh. These birds will always brighten your day. As I mentioned, they like to inhabit wetlands. Cattail marshes are one of their favorite places to breed in, and bulrushes. That's those long green plants with seed clusters at the top that are often found near cattails. They can also be found in areas with short grasses like this, where they can roam freely in search of seeds and insects. They're a common sight in the central and western U.S. and Canada for the breeding season, but when winter rolls around, they hightail it down to the southwest and Mexico. They travel in huge flocks, sometimes with other blackbirds. The most similar-looking bird to yellow-headeds is the red-winged blackbird. I know, a yellow head versus red shoulders, but that's the closest. They're a little bit bigger and dominant to the smaller redwings, and therefore get first dibs on the best nesting spots. And their taxonomic name, Xanthocephalus, literally means yellow head. They are icterids, and if you've seen some of my other videos where I talk about the hard keel in the mouth of blackbirds, well, here it is, although it's pink instead of black. Now, the bird they really share a likeness to in appearance is the yellow-hooded blackbird, which is found in Colombia to northern Brazil. I observed the yellow-headed blackbirds over multiple days and saw 3 different plumages. First, an adult male's brilliant yellow head and black body with white on the wings. Then, an abundance of brown birds with mottled yellow on the head and neck, singing enthusiastically with others of the same coloring. These are younger males, and if you look closely, you can see many have the beginnings of the white wing patch. And then another time, I saw some that were smaller, with less yellow and white streaking on the chest. They were quieter. These are females, likely first to second year. Females who are older can look very similar to the younger males, with more yellow on their heads and losing most of the white striping on the chest. It can be tricky to identify if you're looking at a younger male or an older female, but here's a fun tip. If you happen to get an eyeful of the under the tail area, the feathers around the male's cloaca are yellow, and that will tell you right there that it's a male. Otherwise, your strongest indicator is vocalization and behavior. Females don't make the rusty gate song, but instead make a chatter song and a handful of other calls. As we saw earlier, males will often sing songs directed at each other in what is known as duetting or countersinging. Have you ever seen this unique and unmistakable bird singing their weird songs? If you have, feel free to share what your experience was like. Thank you for watching. That's all for this time. I'll see you again soon.